me. Got it all, babe. Save votes when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let me. Got it all, babe. Save votes when you're ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go. If you let go.
Hola and welcome back to Kim at Home. I'm starting today's video outside with my beautiful niece Nori. If you've been here for a while, you have seen her before because she acts like she runs things up in this house, okay? Anyway, if you are new, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Ooh, what color is that? Blue. Okay, you're doing a great job, let me tell you. I do content pertaining to home life, so it could be shopping, cooking, cleaning, organizing, planting, gardening, doing makeovers, and also fixing things. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, please do not forget to hit subscribe on your way out and show that like button some love too. You want to punch it? Ooh. Punch, 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 punch. She cracks me up. You want to dig? While she gets her dig on, I'm going to go ahead and get these flowers arranged. I'm going to put them on my stoop. I have collected these flowers over the years. Majority of them are from Hobby Lobby, with some of them that are from Michaels. Let me know below in the comments if you like to plant faux greenery and faux flowers. That is something that I do every single year, and I have done this probably since I was in my 20s. And if I'm honest, I must say that I feel like it's so much easier to do the faux greenery and the faux flowers rather than regular flowers. And let me give you an example as to why. I planted some flowers, forgot to water them. Have you ever been to Lowe's and see the plants that look similar to this? That is the idea that I was going with. However, it needs to be filled in a little bit more, but it looks fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my stoop. I have had fall stuff on my stoop since fall. And it's spring. Almost summer. Those flowers that I planted are no longer with us. So the next best thing is faux. Well, it's probably better. I like how these turned out. I'm getting all of this straightened up. That way I can go in the house and start making lunch, because your girl is hungry, okay? Anytime I do any kind of activity, that could be like walking from upstairs to downstairs or around the block, I get hungry. So the first thing that I did when I woke up this morning is made that vintage sweetbread. It looked amazing. It tasted good, but the aftertaste was no good for me. These little inserts for your pots and pans are amazing. It prevents anything from getting scratched, and I purchased them from Dollar Tree for $1, and there was like 5 of them. Cost effective, as it will not scratch your pots and pans. What is the one thing that you have to do every single day when you wake up in the morning? For me, and it's not even necessarily like when I wake up in the morning, but at some point in the morning, I like to come downstairs and wipe off the countertops and the table, just because I know people use it after I go to bed at night and they don't necessarily wipe it up all the time. So I like to get that handled. There's something about a clean countertop, okay? I just like it. So I'm gonna get these cleaned out. They are my silverware holders. They're pretty dirty. They have not been cleaned out for quite some time. Look how dirty that one is. And it even has some kind of contraption or something in it. So what I'm gonna do is get these all cleaned up and then like reorganize the drawers so they're a little bit nicer. But first, I wanna use my energy to make some food, okay? You really don't have to spend a lot of money for storage. I purchased all of this from Dollar Tree. Yes, it doesn't match, but I do not care. That type of stuff does not matter to me. It's going in a drawer anyway. This is my definition of organizing chaos. I am not a person who likes to organize on a regular basis. And the reason for that is once I organize something and I move something from their home to another home, I forget where it is. So I choose not to organize. So here is all of the stuff that I'm getting rid of that were in that drawer. In a perfect world, I would love to have like a Pinterest pantry or something like that. But at the end of the day, I'm there to open the door, get the food, and move on. So it does not need to look pretty, in my opinion. I could not decide on what I wanted to eat, so we're having a potluck meal. Here's what the baked beans look like. This is vinegar, onions, and cucumber. I ran out of tomatoes. We also had mac and cheese, which is gone, and chicken. Okay, so I am going to take you through a walkthrough of the properties that I have been doing. So here is the garage, obviously. So if I enter from the garage, this is what I walk into. So you have a front door, and you also have a closet door. Sorry if that made you dizzy. Now you walk through here into this beautiful kitchen, stainless steel appliances, magnificent laundry room. And I must say, these floors are beautiful. Here is the first bedroom. There is no closet light, but this is what the closet is looking like for bedroom number 1. Pretty good size. You walk out of that, and then you are in your living room. You have a screened-in porch back there. I'll take you there in a second. The ceiling fan is pretty nice. Great size for the living room. And this is for senior living. I'm jealous that they have a screened-in porch. This is really nice though. Pretty big. Okay, and from that screened-in porch, you have your second bedroom. Nice size, nice ceiling fan. This closet has a light. Let's turn the light on for this closet. Let me back up so I can show you again. Here is what the closet is looking like. The primary suite, good sized closet. And then we have the primary restroom, which you guys have seen the restrooms before. Those were the ones that I cleaned with initially. Here is your linen closet. It is right off of the kitchen where your first bathroom is. So here's what we are looking like, and here is the first bathroom. I know you guys are probably thinking like, well, what exactly is it that you are cleaning? Because first of all, it's new construction. There's dust everywhere, okay? That's part 1. And then part 2, you have those windows and your floors. Lots of dust. This one actually isn't as bad as most of them. So in short, you're cleaning up all imperfections, paint, dust, debris, all of that great stuff, just so that when the tenants move in, they can be happy and, you know, not have to worry about all that. I also have to clean all the doors. Some areas are just really hard to pick up on camera. That is why I'm giving you this close up to let you know everything in this house is dusty like this. By the time I leave at the end of the day, I am covered in dust from head to toe. When I got home on this day and I was taking the twist out of my hair, I noticed that like stuff was just falling down and I'm looking like, what is that? It was the dust and the debris and the dirt from cleaning. So the reason that I'm scraping this window is because of all the different stickers that have been on these new windows. Obviously, because it's a new development. This really helps in getting all the gook and the gunk off of there. I have to use a lot of Goo Gone too for like the sticky stickers. It's just really a lot of detailed and meticulous cleaning. It's not really the easiest to get out. This little contraption right here, let me turn you around so you can actually see. Okay, so this contraption right here is called a 5-way. It gets down to the nitty-gritty and the cracks and crevices in here, again, so that the tenant doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff when they move in.
I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let me. Got it all, babe. Say if I'm soon ready. I'm here when you need me. I'm yours if you let go. If you let go.
As hot as it was outside this day, I was wishing that the top window could open like this from the inside because it was like 90 degrees and I'm like, oh, yeah, me and 90 and my age, we just don't go well. Before I move on to the kitchen, I just wanted to show you how clean this is. All that dust is gone. Let me just show you these little cracks and crevices so you can see exactly how bad it is. You see all that dust? I wanted to make sure I open these drawers to see if there's anything that I need to vacuum out of here, because I typically do. And then this part right here is typically the worst, but it actually doesn't look bad at all. So whoever was the last painter in here, thank you so much for cleaning up after yourself. So here we are on top of the refrigerator, and then here are on top of the cabinets. Pretty bad on the inside. So anyway, this is what I'm working with, y'all. Much better, right? And don't forget what the top of the refrigerator looked like. It was a hot mess. Let me show you what this looks like. This is the cabinet above the microwave. Here is what it looks like. This is actually what all of the cabinets and drawers normally look like. So working on these countertops, you don't think that anything is wrong. You don't think it's dirty. You don't think it's gross until you start wiping. And you realize all that dirt and debris. It's definitely better to vacuum first. That way you can get all of the dust up and then wipe, because you're gonna have to wipe several times. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Like, I don't think you understand. I have had this YouTube channel for almost 3 years, and I have 1,400 subscribers, which I'm so thankful for. But it's so funny how people try to sell you a dream. Like, oh yeah, my channel grew in like 6 weeks. I had 10,000 subscribers. I've heard that from so many people. However, that is not my story, which is fine, because I'm not going to buy any subscribers. I want genuine individuals who actually like my content. And I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm begging people to watch my channel. I want them to watch it because they want to watch it. There are so many paint splatters on here, and I have to get these paint splatters off. And what I did is I sprayed some Goo Gone. There are some paint splatters left, and I have to get those up because with these types of clean, because you know it's an elderly community, you have to make sure that you are getting at least 90% of this clean, like to perfection. That way they won't have a lot to do when they move in. And they actually furnish these apartments for them as well. Behind the refrigerator does not look bad at all. You have to make sure that there are no dust in the corners, and this can be this little contraption. Let me take it off.
Of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck.
We're gonna enter into the laundry room. The laundry room is not normally bad. It just always has a bunch of dust and debris. And then there's also a bunch of dust and debris here as well. So I just have to get that cleaned up real quick. This will not take me long at all. The other thing that I am supposed to do is clean the top of those off. It looks pretty scary. It kind of looks apocalyptic up in here. I mean, like all this dust and debris just floating around in the air. It kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead. You know how dirty those people were from like not being able to take baths, and that's, I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Let me just be quiet. So everything has been completed in this unit. It's funny because this is called a final clean, but it's not a final clean. Everything is going to be perfect, but then once I do the next clean next week, it will be perfect and the people can move right in. No more dust in this little contraption. Everything has been wiped down. No more dirty bathtubs, no more dirty toilets, no more dirty mirrors. The bathtub looks amazing. So these windows have been cleaned on the inside and the outside, including the entire door. I know the lighting is jacked up right now. That has been mopped, obviously. Nice little closet with vacuum lines. And the shower is the last one. I don't think I showed you guys what it looked like before. I don't remember, but everything is clean in this unit. So now my duties are done for the day. I have done 1.5 units and it's time to go home. Thank you again for watching. Bye guys.